Hello, everybody. As promised, I just wanted to make a little video that demonstrates how to identify topics for your essay in a pre-writing free write exercise. So, in this case, I chose the subject for my essay to be drug addiction as the problem I see in my community. And I did a little free write right here. So, remember, a free write is just, writing without rules, writing without limitations, just kind of getting all your thoughts on the page. It doesn't have to be organized, it doesn't have to be formatted, it doesn't have to be too focused. But hopefully, for those of you who did a free write, despite the chaos of a free write, hopefully you're able to go in, look over your free write, and pick out topics that you can expand on in a more focused and organized way. So let's look at how to do that. So again, this is a free write about drug addiction, which is a problem I see in my community. I'll go ahead and I'll read a little bit of the free write, and then I'll pick out topics that I think I can expand on in their own body paragraphs that work to show how we see drug addiction, why it's such a problem, or how it came to be such a problem, maybe possible solutions to the problem. So anyway, here's the free write. I don't know how drug addiction got to be such a problem, but it really fucked up the lives of so many friends like Jill and Travis. Maybe it's because there's nothing to do in the town where we live, and maybe we glorify notorious users. Excuse me. I like Lil Wayne, but he drinks cough syrup unapologetically, not to mention Kurt Cobain, Lou Reed, and others. Yeah, rappers used to rap about smoking weed and maybe selling drugs, but now Xanax and codeine, cough syrup, fentanyl, and other hard drugs have been promoted in some rap lyrics. Not to mention movies like Trainspotting and TV shows like Euphoria. I think it's easy to get drugs too when you think of prescription drugs given out. Many of the people I know who got into drugs played sports in high school and got Vicodin to cope with pain from an injury. For those who enjoyed the sensation, it was easy to find such things on the black market. People say weed is a gateway drug, but I feel like other things like alcohol might come before weed. I mentioned Jill, who I see strung out around town often. She has lost the trust and respect of her friends and her mom and twin sister so bad, and hurt her mom and twin sister so bad. Sorry for the typo. Drug addiction affects not only those who suffer from it, but people close to them and the community at large. One thing that happens is a political problem because people often feel differently about how to treat those who suffer from addiction, and this can create tension and disagreement among the town that can in turn be exasperated by other things. I don't know what the solutions are, but I think having more things for kids to do would help. I also feel like more street outreach and treatment centers can help get people ready for recovery more quickly. We have to look at drugs for what they are and not for what celebrities and the media want to portray them as. All right, so you see just a lot of random thoughts about drug addiction, but which of these thoughts can we pull out and expand on in a more focused, organized, and coherent way? So I'm going to look through this again, and I'm going to say the first thing that strikes me is maybe it's because there's nothing to do in the town where we live. So maybe, that's a topic that I might expand on to kind of explain the subject of my essay a little better. Drugs are a problem because kids often look for drugs when they have nothing else to do. So I'm just going to kind of circle that. All right, maybe it's because there's nothing to do in the town. So that could be a topic. We glorify notorious drug users. That could be another topic. Explaining, how drugs become so popular because, they're oftentimes glorified in the media. Um, I continue to read, and a lot of this kind of reinforces that glorifying drug use topic. So maybe I'll use some of that while I'm writing that paragraph. But I'm just looking for topics right now. So, I see this right here. I think it is so easy to get drugs when you think of prescription drugs giving out. So how easy it is to get drugs, that could be a topic that I want to go over in my essay. Um, and then I'm going on to read about Jill. She has lost the trust and respect of her friends and hurt her mom and twin sister so bad. So maybe that could be another topic that I want to expand on is how people hurt themselves and they hurt their loved ones because of drug use. And let's see, I'm continuing to read. Okay, then this bit about how it's a political problem because people often feel differently about how to treat those who suffer from addiction. All right, which can create arguments in the community, right? So I think that's good. I have a good amount of topics here. I feel like I can count 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 topics. So maybe out of those 5 topics, the ones that I really want to focus on are glorifying drug users, um, you know, hurting yourself and other people, and maybe how easy it is to get drugs. So I'll go ahead and open up another piece of paper to kind of do this outline on, or this kind of pre-writing outline. So the subject of my essay, as I said, is drug addiction. My topic number 1 will be drugs are glorified in the media. My topic number 2 is drugs hurt those who use them as well as their families. And topic number 3, drugs are too easy to get. So now it looks like I have, an outline taking shape here that I was able to kind of, springboard from with the free write, right? I had picked my subject, I had written a big chaotic mess about it, and from that chaotic mess, I was able to pick out 5 topics. Of those 5 topics, I've decided to use 3. And I'll go ahead and I'll make a video in a little bit about how to do what I asked of you today, and think of evidence or the ways that you see this from your personal experience or things that you've heard about to associate with these topics. But that's it for now. There'll be another video in a little bit. So I hope this was helpful. And as always, feel free to reach out if you want a conference about this with me, or if you need help. If you need help thinking of topics for the subject of your essay, I'm here to help. So, all right, I hope everyone got something out of this, and I'll talk to you soon.